What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we played our first conference game of the season against Idaho. And as you can tell by the box score, we had no issues there whatsoever. We are 3-0, and we are now number 5 in the country. And today, we are taking on Boise State. This is another team we've had little issues with throughout this Dynasty. Hopefully that continues today. But they run a balanced offense, I think a 4-3 defense, and we obviously have more talent than they do now. And just by looking at some of their numbers, nothing really stands out. I mean, it looks like their offense is okay. They pass the ball pretty well, and their turnover differential is pretty good. But as long as we play a clean game, I think we'll have no trouble. But that's a big if. We got to play clean. But before we play them, we got to look at some other things. Let's go to in-season recruiting. And we are looking at 3 guys. Adam Hawkins, halfback. He is already ready to take an official visit, and we're going to have him come today. Now, we don't know anything about him, though. It's so early, but I'm going to go ahead and just have him come today. And the earlier, the better. That way, if he does commit, you can use those points on somebody else. So, since we don't know anything about what he likes, let's just go ahead and do program prestige for him. And let's look at this corner. Josh Wilson, we're at the top of his list. Steele, we're in the top, he's got it now to his top 5. No negative pitches at least, so we're in good shape there. And last but not least, we are going after this strong safety who is ready to visit as well. We're going to have him come and visit today. Again, I'm a big believer in getting this out of the way as soon as possible. Just in case they do commit, you can put those points elsewhere. There are no negative pitches here, but he's not big on program prestige, coach style, or academics. We can probably go, I don't know, playing time maybe. Cal, Colorado, he's from Oregon. That's all kind of West Coast-ish, but I don't know. We can do playing time. Let's just see if that's a big deal for him. So let's just go playing time. So make sure you stay to the end of the video, and we'll see if we get a couple of commitments. Let's go to Sports Illustrated, check out some things here. Top 25 polls. Like I said earlier, we are 5th in the country. We must have had a couple of teams get beat earlier in the previous week, and as long as we keep winning, we have a very good chance of maybe getting into a national championship game. Let's go to Heisman Watch. This is important to us. Grant went down a little bit, but he had a great game against Idaho. But the number 1 guy on the list for this week is Stephen Douglas, quarterback. Apparently putting up some decent numbers. 1,200 yards with 14 total touchdowns. But look who else made the list. Troy Petty is on here now with 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns with 183 yards on the ground. So it wouldn't shock me if these two kind of stay on the list for pretty much the rest of the season as long as they stay healthy. Let's go to Players of the Week and see who really made an impact in the previous week. Looks like a wide receiver out of Syracuse had a really good game, and a linebacker out of Oregon had a big game. That's for the National Players of the Week. You look at our Conference Players of the Week. Doesn't shock me, a New Mexico State quarterback putting up big numbers. That's what they do there, same as us. And it's good to see Tyler LeFew just had a crazy game against Idaho with 7 tackles. 4 of them were for loss, 3 sacks, interception, a forced fumble. He done it all. Now let's talk about conference standings. I'm not worried about the conference. I mean, as long as we win, all that will take care of itself. What we can do is look at the team info screen. Petty is still leading in passing and in rushing. Grant is leading in receiving. And look at that, LeFew is leading in everything. He's tied with interceptions. I know 4 interceptions with Murphy. We may have somebody else with another interception. But it is super rare to see somebody lead in all 3 spots. I don't think that's going to stick, especially on the interceptions. But the sacks and tackles, it's quite possible. We'll see what happens there. We are now a 6-star program, yet we're still in the WAC. We're going to look at this here for 1 second. We're a 3-star academic school, but look at that. 6-star program. Come on, Pac-10. Invite us. We'll look at that here in a little bit as well. Let's look at Boise State. Looks like they got a free safety out, a defensive tackle out, so their defense may be really shorthanded. I'm assuming those are starters. We'll see here in a little bit. Looks like the quarterback is doing okay. Running back seems fine. They got a wide receiver putting up 100 yards a game. And they got a handful of players doing their thing on defense. And they almost beat number 8 Nebraska. But they're still 0-3, so they're still trying to find their first win. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. Now let's look at, I'm going to keep up track of the Pac-10, see how Washington State doing. They must have had a bye week last week. They're still 1-1. I think that is it. We can go ahead and play Boise State. We can hurry this up and we will find out if we have anybody in trouble. I hope we don't. And it looks like we don't, so let's get into the game. Looks like another pretty day for some football.
Hi everybody, Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit bringing you today's exciting.
I'm going to turn up my volume a little bit.
There's still a lot of warm air out there for tonight's.
Let's see what the wind is going to be good for us. It's going to be hot. And here are the conference standings. A bunch of teams with one win, but it's way too early to even pay much attention to that. There are the number 5 Hawaii Warriors. And looks like they're going to highlight John Davis. That's pretty cool. Hopefully he has a good day today. No fumbles, drops, that type of thing. He's been prone to do so. And they picked us to win as expected. We'll go to the coin toss. We won it. I want the ball start of second half. Let's check out their roster. See what we're dealing with. So their starting quarterback has 80 speed, so we're not going to blitz him any today. Otherwise, he'll probably just run away from it. And his backup looks pretty decent as well. 6'6", 195. This kid looks like a stud. Halfback, thankfully there's no impact guys here. Let me just check. Yeah, there wasn't an impact guy for quarterback. But at halfback, 82, 78, just your standard okay running backs for the conference. Nothing at fullback. They do have one impact wide receiver, but he's not even their most talented player. Looks like this guy is, just based off pure talent. This guy's a big dude, 6'4", 210. Of course, we got a couple behemoths ourselves. Other than that, they got a couple of decent wide receivers. You look at their tight ends, just okay. This guy may do something today. With a 76 speed, he can't catch all that well. We can look at their offensive line at 72, 59, 80, 78, and 84. This guy's out today. He's suspended, so this backup is not as good. So their front five is not very impressive. Hopefully we could take advantage of that. They do run a 4-3. Looks like they got an 80 overall at left end, 76 on the other, 85 and 76 on their 2 starting defensive tackles. So they're okay in the front, but nothing special. We can look at their linebackers. You got 82, 74, and 76. Just okay. Their corners an 80, but this guy's really, this is an ideal corner for me. He's super tall, and he's really fast. I wonder if he's smart. 76 for a junior. That's okay, I guess. But the number 2 corner is their impact guy, which is really interesting. So maybe Davis can exploit going up against this guy today. Free safety, their top guy's out, but the guy behind him is actually more talented. He's much faster, so that's not a drop-off for them. It may be on the awareness front. Yeah, that may be the one problem for them there. And just not a very good strong safety. So they don't have much talent at all. I'm not seeing anybody that's like, wow, really scares me. But average kicker, bad punter. Okay. Let's just play clean, and we should take care of business. It looks like they got an impact guy on the right side, on the left. We'll kick it over here. Let's see if we can get a nice start on defense. It's a good stop there by 22, whoever you are. I should know my own players. They're going 5 wide out of the gate. And it looks like we have an impact guy in Oliver. I don't think he was an impact guy in the previous game. I could be dead wrong. Looks like they're wanting to pass first thing. He threw it a little too quickly. I've done this in the past. This wide receiver was going on a whip route, and he threw it like right here. You go back and look at the quarterback. The ball's already in the air. He threw it just a little too quickly. That's why it got ahead of him. We'll take that. So it's 2nd and 10. Looks like they're going 5 wide again, so we'll just spread them out as well. I'll stay in quarters, try to keep everything in front of us until we can get a 3rd and long situation. That's a good throw. That's a first down.
And they make the stop.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was.
I am, let's do quarters from 4 to 3.
First and 10. Ball on their own 36.
I'm going to be playing a lot of quarters today because I'm guessing they just want to run the ball or throw the ball a lot. That's what it's looking like here. Pick up 5 yards there.
5 yards that time on the throw.
I'm going to go with a 2-man high look. Let's just see what happens against man.
5 to go. Ball on their own 41.
We'll leave it as is.
The Broncos come out in the ace formation. He's going right.
Good throw.
He's got him on the fly.
So they're going right down the field on us with little issues.
They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right.
I'll go back to quarters. Again, I would love to blitz the guy, but I think he'll just run away from it.
The Broncos come out in a 2 tight end set.
So we'll try quarters again. Play action.
Gets the ball. Somebody fake it.
Ooh, good hit. That's a face mask, though.
On that play. Let's see what the call is.
I'm pretty sure that's what that was. Jeez. What a terrible start. We're just making it easy for him. 15-yard or 2.
He took him down using his face mask, and that'll be a
Back. We'll just go right back to this again. I guess we're going to try to bait him into some interceptions today. They haven't ran the ball once. They may do it here. Halfback read. That play never works. Just a bad blocking scheme.
The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a
They're
loss.
doing that. Ugh. I'm just going to stay in quarters.
Huddle sometimes.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
Let's move my defensive line over like that.
Steps up. Wants to throw.
Come on. Somebody get in front of it. That's almost first down, so they probably got it.
Check it out.
3rd and inches.
On his play.
We'll go cover 2 man high.
Good. And they were able
They may run it here.
to gain.
They're down less than a yard.
It said they was going too wide. That's why I went with this instead of going play action. He's wide open over there. Dang it, first down. Well, off to an atrocious start. We can't stop anything. I'm going to attempt a zone blitz. It looks like they're destined to score on this drive. So let's see if we could just throw something a little bit different at him. See how he handles it.
The Broncos come out in the ace formation.
We'll go with the sack. They went play action. That helped.
To the quarterback and him.
So that's a good sack by Elimimian.
This young man didn't even have a chance.
That's 2nd and 15.
Tough to find your receivers when
I'll go back to quarters. We're having a hard time just getting him in a good 3rd down situation. Let's see. I got a lot of action on my side of the field.
Steps up in the pocket.
That's a good open field tackle. Now this is what we want to see. It's 3rd and 10.
it's okay.
I'll go cloud.
Small portions because it relaxes the offense. It can open
I may just go after this guy.
From the gun.
Let's do something like this.
Back to pass. Rolls to the right. Looks. He takes off.
Good tackle by Moss right there. Kick a field goal. That's a good stop. So we're going to go field goal safe man just in case they fake it. I don't think they will.
hits are going to take a toll on him eventually.
But I took a chance on him running it, and that's what he did. He must have felt a little bit of pressure, and he went off with it. And, oh, he barely got it in. That's fine. Now, they took off quite a bit of time off the clock, but we only gave up the field goal. So let's get on offense for the first time, and let's see if we can get a touchdown. That's going to be kind of in the middle. I think I'm going to let that one go. I'm fine with that.
And now a slight break in the action.
So they got weaknesses everywhere, so we'll just do a normal thing.
Our key player
They're going zone dime. They got the impact guy on the right side.
The coaches tell us that he's the most talented player on this entire defense.
Feeling not a whole lot of pressure.
As he goes up against a very
Good throw to Glover. Pick up a first down there.
We'll find out.
They went cover 2. That helped.
Kirk, he is the real deal. Take my word for it. This corner.
We can go to Curl Reed.
Hawaii has just
Who is on who? We can do something like this.
Good, they got themselves a
I'm okay with all of that.
All year long, these guys have been almost impossible to shut down.
Cover 0.
Side of the ball.
going deep.
I think that's intercepted. Very fortunate. I think Grant got stuck on somebody.
When he
I think he stopped.
stay high, and that's something he's been working very hard.
Ah, dang it. What? I mean, I've never seen him do that before. He bumped into Rackley. We're very fortunate that wasn't intercepted. So it's 2nd and 10. Let's go triangle.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47.
They are going man. We have several options here. I may go to one of the inside guys if they go cover 0, but they're not. He stopped. Did you notice that? I don't know why he stopped, but he did. 3rd and 10. Let's go deep attack.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on
They're going zone. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if I can convert this.
Penny is back in the gun. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Over the middle.
What a throw to Grant. Jeez, what a throw. Right where it needed to be. He was fixing to get sacked. Somebody came through on the left side. An incredible throw. Good play right there. So where are we? We're like on the left hash, something like that. Let's go with our basic run play. Let's just do a dive. They're going man nickel. They're doing that, so I'm going to go to the left. Good block there. Good little run by Scruggs. So where are we? We on the 5? We are on the 6. Let's go screen. This is going to go to probably Oliver. Or it's going to go to Glover, sorry. Oliver's on defense. And we're going to get 6 points. That's a good start. We needed to convert that big 3rd down in order to get the touchdown in the end. But great block by Grant. He just destroyed somebody. You may see it right here. No, it's not going to show the block. But a great play. So the freshman to freshman connection for 6 points. Now, that will never get old. We shall kick an extra point. And we'll get back on defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is Hawaii 7, Boise State 3.
We will kick it back to the right side, just away from that impact guy. I don't want him to make any crazy plays. On special teams, at least. This is going to go in the end zone. That was a perfect kick by the big punter / kicker / governor. He does a little bit of everything. They are doing that. I'm going to go back in quarters. Our front 4, I tell you, if they can ever do some damage just by themselves, our defense would be just absolutely incredible. Ooh, that should have been picked off. Oh, my gosh. That's probably why he plays defense, because he can't catch. That's a good play, though. I'm going to take a chance on a zone blitz. I hope he doesn't run away from this, but I'm going to do something like this. And I picked the wrong play. Oh, my gosh. Just a good play. Good trick play. So it's 1st and 10. I'm going to go back and call the same play, though. They got a hanging tight end, and I prefer to blitz in this situation. And very fortunate they went play action. If they would have went drop back, I probably wouldn't have got the sack there. So 2nd and 15. We'll go back to quarters.
2nd down, and they got 15 for the 1st down. Ball on their own 34.
Going gun wide trips. Going screen. Somebody get a stop. Oh, that's a block in the back. They're not going to call it. That's 3rd and long. That's what we want to see. And we'll go Cloud.
It's 3rd down and 13 to go.
I'm going to treat this pretty normally. I'm going to do something like this. If he runs to the right, he probably will run to the right. Intercept that. No. Oh, great play by the impact guy. Wow, somebody was going to catch it. It was either going to be the receiver or Oliver. That was just a great catch. We don't want to get a penalty there. Oh, just a great play. So we are on the left hash. Let's go. I'm going to go with PA inside. I never call this because I don't know if my offensive line can handle play action too much, but we're going to try it. They're going zone. I may keep this simple. And we may... we'll go to Glover, just get some yards there. I may have somebody open over the center, over the middle, but that's okay. Let's go curls. We're going man nickel. We'll probably do something like this. We'll do something like this. Let's see if Grant can get his first big deep bomb of the day. Ah, he drops it.
This incompletion is credited to the
Hey, he just dropped it.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed
We'll go tight end to it's 3rd and 7. I hit the wrong play. Dang it.
on their own 40.
I called the wrong play. I'm going to have to call a timeout. I didn't know it was 3rd and 7. I thought it was like 3rd and 4 or something. So we're going to go here. We'll go tight end cross.
3rd and 7 coming up here.
We're going to do something like this.
The Warriors come out in a shotgun. Penny back to throw. Looking across the
Good catch by Glover. Really good throw. Seemed to be in stride. So these 3rd down plays are keeping us going. I thought that was good defense, but I guess the linebacker got a little behind it. So where are we? Are we still on the left hash? Yes, we are. So let's go. Halfback angle.
1st and 10. Ball on
Now they're going man here, so I need to be careful. I'm going to do something like that.
the Warriors come out showing 3 wide.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and try it.
Back. Looks.
Nope. Dang it. Dang it.
Pressure.
That's just all my fault. I goofed up that entire thing. Didn't mean to do that. So we'll go back to curls. They're going man here. Let's see if we can make up some of that. We'll go to Larson. And we're going to get a 1st down, maybe?
The quarterback just lays
We didn't get it, did we? 3rd and inches.
the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
We'll go curl read. They're going man.
upcoming for the offense.
I almost, well, let's see if they go cover 0 or not.
Comes to the line, only 1 man in
They're
the
going cover 0.
back. He lets it go.
All right, in the corner. Oh, great catch, Grant. That's a good makeup from the drop from before. Great fade route. That was just a good outside release right in the corner. And we can go back and look. This is just a good tip for everybody here. I don't look at this too hard, but right around the 30-yard line is where those go routes, if you time them right, you're probably going to get roughly 30 yards out of them, especially the way I time this. Oh, just a great inside. He's running his routes a little different. It's so weird. He went to the outside of the curl. Sometimes he'll go like this. I just never seen him go outside of my curl route. Either way, pretty cool. And that's a good way to end the quarter. We're going to get an extra point and go up 11. Not the strongest kick, but it'll go through.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary.
So honestly, it's almost like we're running, I'm kind of like running the veer and shoot, but I'm not doing much veer. I'm pretty much doing the shoot and shoot.
Ready for the kickoff.
I was asked if I need to update my run and shoot playbook, or I may do a series on it of just breaking down a lot of these plays. That was a bad kick on my part. I hit the button way too early.
To give up field position.
But I may do like I hope everybody, the few who did get to watch it, I'm really enjoying the recruiting guide series. I think it's going to help a lot of people over time, and it will just expand over time. That's the one big positive over doing a video series as opposed to like writing a book, is I could just add to it and add to it. And I could do the same thing if I want to do full-fledged offenses in a series as opposed to writing a book on it. So that was a good open field tackle by myself. Now they're going 5 wide again, so we'll go back to quarters. Again, we're kind of weak at our nickel, but he's serviceable. At least he's fast. He can run around a little bit. That's a good throw. 1st down. He timed it just enough. Otherwise, I could have been picked. I'm going to try another zone blitz. The zone blitzes seem to be working. They seem to be doing a lot more play action than probably what they want to do. I'm going to sit right here and just wait and see what happens. And they're going run. They just went basic run. I think that was their first run of the day. 6 yards. They're going back to 5 wide. We're going to force a pick here in a minute. We've already got 1 interception. Everybody's doing bump and run. Ooh, he dropped it. So tit for tat, we dropped 1. They did as well. And they're going, it's 3rd and 4 right here. I just got it on my mind. We're going to go with a fire too. I'm going to send some serious heat. Now they're going ace normal. So I don't know if this will work or not.
Boise State comes out with two tight ends. He jukes.
Oh, he got the first anyways.
Tackle. How about
I blew right by him, so I didn't help any.
When your quarterback takes off like that, as a coach, you're always holding.
But he got pushed to the first down. So it is now first down for them.
Ball into coverage.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive.
I'm going to take a chance on the zone blitz. Hopefully they go play action. Yeah. I'm not even going to use the speed button on that one. This is the game itself. The CPU doesn't realize this, but this particular play, this quarterback's right-handed. But this particular play action motion, it's very slow if you flip the play. It takes him forever to get back around to finally throw. And by the time he gets back around, I'm in his face. If they would have played it like normal, he would have thrown it a little bit quicker. Or the play action motion would have happened quicker. But again, the game doesn't know that.
2nd and long coming up here.
So we'll just reap the benefits of that one.
Carter is back in the gun.
Back to 5 wide they go. They've done pretty decent on their 5 wide stuff. Ah, dang it. I got in a bad spot right there. That's my fault. I was sitting right there. Probably could have picked it off. Now, one thing I would like to try. Let's do a zone blitz here again. I'm going to sprinkle in back some man here in a little bit.
The Bronco line up in an I formation. Gets the ball. No, they fake.
That's a good open field tackle. See, this is another play action play where it takes him a little while to kind of get out of the play action motion. But since he's a righty and they played it like normal, or like he's going to his right, he was able to get the ball out much quicker. It is 2nd and 11. If I can get to it, where's that? Cover 2 man.
2nd and 11.
I'm going to go back and play a little defensive end. They're loving this ace normal formation.
One man backfield.
Going half. Ah, he went around me.
Taking bait move. Shakes off a tackle.
They're just making plays out there. They're just going right down the field. We're breaking tackles, you know.
Up to move the chains.
I'm going to go with an all-out blitz here.
Since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone.
But we're going to go blitz.
Matters the most.
Wasn't a big fan of those. Look, I didn't even do that. The CPU done that for me. Jeez. Just a bad play.
This is helped out by that defensive penalty.
Okay, I'll go back to another zone blitz.
Easy way to pick up yards.
Let's do something like this. I don't know if it's going to help.
Carter to the air.
I'm going to back out into coverage.
Looking for his man, and they push him out.
It's a good play by LeFew. I thought I didn't have much of a chance to get a sack, so I just went out in coverage. It seemed to work okay. I'm going to go quarters right here.
It's 2nd down now.
If we could get them in a 3rd and long, that would be great.
Play of the current drive.
Let's do something like this.
Carter.
Since they're passing so much.
He's looking down the middle.
Or they're just going to get a first down.
Doherty with a takedown.
So, like I said, they're determined to score points here, so we'll go goal line, and
Play on the ball.
maybe we can delay the inevitable.
Bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
Give it up to their quarterback. He's playing pretty good.
State will line up in a jumbo.
That's out of that one interception.
They hand it off. And he's tackled.
I somehow got a tackle there, and he didn't get in. I kind of hope they actually score kind of quickly because we need some time to get down the field and score before half.
Looks like they're going to try to power this one in.
Sack.
And they
See, that's another play. They flip the play, and it's play action. It's one of those play action plays that's just really slow if you flip it with a right-handed quarterback. And that's what happened. So it's 3rd and goal from the 7. What do we call here? Let's go. I want to do a spy look of some sort. Let's do the spy 3. And it didn't call it. I'm going to call another timeout. I didn't call the play in time, so they picked the play for me, which I didn't want. I have something on my mind. Let's do this outside linebacker spy. Let's try that.
He drops back. Looking.
And he's still going to get that off. Ooh, he dropped it. I think he would have got out of bounds. I don't think that would have been a catch. So again, we forced a field goal. In the end, if you can keep him out of the end zone, you're doing your job. So our defense, they're technically doing their part,
He gets it up, and it's right down the
stopping them when it counts.
Pontiac drives somebody.
But now our lead is to 8. We got a minute 37. I'd like to go right down the field and score before half, stretch the lead. Then we'll get the ball started the third.
Decent kick.
Looks like we're going to start on the left hash. We're definitely going to return this.
Glover fields it at the 3.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Thanks to
So we're on the 28. Let's go.
was able to take it down the field for 6.
Go safety attack.
Make that an easy.
They're going zone.
Question is, can they do it again?
Hawaii
We will go to Rackley here.
drops back to pass. Looks.
And got to throw that one away. I was fixing to get sacked. Somebody came through.
May have forced the incompletion there.
So that's good defense on their part.
To plant him into the ground.
Minute 30.
He even got that ball off.
We're going zone dime here.
Time to go. Ball on their own 28.
We'll do something like this.
Going with the shotgun here. Petty back to pass. He's looking. Short toss.
We're going to get the first down.
And down he goes.
We're going to call a timeout, though.
It's a timeout.
We're on the 40. I'm going to go offensive line. I'm going to go with a rollout. We're going to go halfback streak. They're going man, though.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
I may do something like this.
Up in the gun. Petty drops back. Looking.
Just slightly overthrew it. So it's 2nd and 10.
He overthrew his wide receiver.
2nd and 10.
Many 7-foot guys play football.
Let's go tight end delay.
Aim lower the next time.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
I may do something like this.
The Warriors come out.
And they're going cover 1, it appears.
Petty drops to throw. Let's
I threw that a little too light, but we're going to get a first down out of it. Let's just get out of bounds. A minute 15. I'm going to go back to ace normal, and we're going to call tight end streaks.
For him to find his target.
We're going zone, so we're going to try this zig route again.
Hawaii comes out with 2 tight ends.
We'll go to Davis this time. Good throw. Get out of bounds. And it's 2nd and 1. We didn't get the first, apparently. We'll go curl read. The clock is stopped. We're going to do something like this. To Grant again. That's our best matchup.
Receivers, it's not easy to
Cover 1, though.
those big bulldozers when they're
Get a first down in the middle of the field. Now we're on the 23. That should be enough yardage to go to deep cross up here and see if we can get a touchdown. Now I'm going to go ahead and snap this because we just may not be able to complete this, and we're going to run out of time if we don't convert. And we're going to get 6 points. Just a good throw. High snap, delayed it a little bit, but we was able to get it around and still make a play. It helps to have a quarterback that can run a little bit. Otherwise, I probably would have been a sack. Just a great throw by Troy Petty. I need a nickname for him. I'm thinking, see, he reminds me so much of Warren Moon. He wears number 1. He's into the run and shoot. He's a big guy. I'm thinking I may call him Little Moon or something. I don't know. Baby Moon? So, I don't know. I'll come up with something.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the
I can't figure out anything in terms of Troy and Petty.
Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926.
But we accomplished our goal. The problem is we left them a whole lot of time to go right down the field and score. And this is going out of bounds again. I hit the button too early. That's my fault. So we're going to give them amazing field position.
Goes out of bounds. That'll draw a flag
Yeah, it's just my fault.
from the referee. His average kick has given the offense a great starting.
Let's go quarters out of 4-3. Thankfully, they're running bigger sets. I don't have to use a ton of nickel. But they are mixing in their 5 wide as well. Play action.
Gets the ball. Well, they faked it. Throws this one out to the
I probably could have got in front of that and picked it off, but I'm okay with that.
State. Calls a timeout.
Going 5 wide here.
It's 2nd down and 4 to go.
I have to control the linebacker, or at least one of the underneath guys, because they don't play it right. In my quarters, I need somebody who can adjust to down low and up high.
It's a bad snap. Throws down.
That's a good play call. I couldn't defend both. You had this guy right here on a hitch, and the other guy behind me. So that's a good way to double team me personally. So that's a really good play call. I'm gonna go too high man. Just throw something a little different. See how they react to it. I guess we'll leave everything as is.
Boise State comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield.
I failed. Good throw, first down. Well, that bad kick did not help things, so they're going to march right down the field again.
Not necessarily bad defense. The offense just
They may call the same play. I'm going to go to the outside on this one.
The Broncos come out in
Ah, fail again.
nice play fake.
It's a good open field tackle, though.
So the defense
They'll probably go back to no huddle. I'm okay with staying at too high man. That should keep everything in front of us.
Like that, the safeties are going to have to creep up. When you force the safeties to play
I went to the inside this time. It didn't help, but we got a huge sack right there.
that's when you hit 'em with the home run.
36.
got embarrassed that time, allowing the end to come.
Just a great play. Elamimian, I think that's his third on the day.
gets beat and yells, "Look out!"
And they're still trying to...
What I hear is a quarterback.
they're not going Hail Mary. They will go Hail Mary on this play. They're probably going to go 3 wide. We'll just do the same thing. We'll go 2 high man.
15 coming up. And
They're probably going to go with the 2-back look Hail Mary, and that's what they're doing.
5 wide out.
I'll control this guy. Hope for the best here.
Back to pass. Steps up in the
Ah, there he goes.
He's going to take
Good tackle by Elamimian. What a game he's had. Is that Elamimian? I got to go back and look. I may be giving credit to the wrong guy here. But it's just a good play. Good little shoestring tackle. No, that's Jasmine. I'm sorry. Jasmine made that sack earlier. Now he made that shoestring tackle. So great play by Jasmine. So that's a good way to end the half. We're up 15. Their offense is doing a pretty good job, especially their passing game. If their quarterback has enough time, he's going to do some damage. Our passing game is doing our part, though. We haven't got the ball a whole lot. Boise State is extending drives. It's keeping our offense off the field. What's helping is we're just getting a ton of sacks on them. They're running so much play action. If we call the corresponding play with it, we'll have no problem. We're doing pretty good on third down. The rest of that doesn't say a whole lot to me. Let's go to individual stats. 12 of 17, 208 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Petty's having a great game so far. I'm not running much with him. I haven't even called a one design run play, and I may do that in the second half. I really haven't had to yet. Glover is having his best game of his career so far. 98 yards with 2 touchdowns. Grant has 1 touchdown. Larson's got a couple touches along with Davis. We need to get Rackley going, but they're just not really giving that to us right off. And the one time we threw it to Rackley, it was an overthrown ball.
Got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. We should have a return on this one.
And we'll see if Bass can do something with this one.
Number 7 fields it at the 3.
Ooh. We are on the right hash. We can go back to tight end streaks.
They'll take over.
They're going zone, and we're going to go right after that impact guy. I didn't think about that, and I think we're going to be okay, though.
2 tight end set.
Looks like we're going to go to Davis.
Petty back to throw. He's looking. Throws
Good
up.
throw. Ooh, almost intercepted. I guess that was good defense.
On that throw, and the receiver mishandled it.
He needed oven mitts
We'll go
for that
triangle.
because it was a hot tamale.
They're playing a ton of zone on me today. I don't blame them.
4 wide. He drops back. Looking. Throws it.
A good throw to there to the big guy to pick up a first down.
Nice decision by
We are still on the right hash.
Good decision making.
Let's go.
Offensive line protected.
Let's go speed option. Let's call that design quarterback run.
behind the 2.
They're going man.
Down 9 out of 10 times.
We may call something like this. Let's do something like that. Do a little speed option. I probably could have kept that. That's okay. That's fine. We got the first down. So we got what we wanted out of that. So we are on the left hash.
Carrier to find that running lane.
Oh, while we're still here in gun spread, let's just go to curls. They're going man on this one. I like the distance here. If they can go cover 0, that'd be great.
Comes out in the shotgun. Petty.
Nope, but we'll go to Larson.
And it's caught. Throws a stiff arm.
They may give us the first down. It'll be close.
Tailback that time for a nice
2nd and 1. Let's go halfback out. I don't think we've called that today.
1 coming up here.
They are going zone dime. What I can do is something like this.
Petty on the option right.
Get a first down to Larson. Just a little change up on the audible.
Up for the first.
Boy, I like that.
So we can go back to halfback out.
First down here.
And that tailback.
And they're calling the same thing. I think I'm going to stick with it this time. Larson's a little gassed. I think he could do less hurt to us if he just catches the ball right here. Just don't fumble it. So we're going to go under center, give him a bit of a break.
Move a little closer to the sticks.
As you can tell, he's just a tad bit gassed. Let's go curl read. Zone dime. I think I may actually run the ball on this one.
2nd and 3. This is the 7th play of this drive. The Warriors with 4 receivers.
Do something like that, maybe. Let's go to the left.
Penny with the give.
Good blocking all around. Stay patient. Do not use the speed button. I'm just trying to find a crease anywhere. We found one up the A gap, and we was able to get around. Just good block on a couple spots right there. We'll take it any day of the week. So where are we? We are on the 24. I'm going to go.
Let's see if they go to him again.
Let's do cross post.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 24.
And let's see if we can get another rollout going here. We're not exactly in the middle of the field, so I don't know if we're going to have the room for this.
On 1st down. He's rolling right. Throws it to
Intercepted.
the side.
Yeah, that's a bad throw on my part. The guy was just sitting there and waited on it.
There's a tackler. Look at the strength.
That's great defense. He just stood back there. Maybe we just didn't have a whole lot of room. He kept going back. I should have went right here to Larson. That's on me. That's not on Petty. Just a bad decision.
A well-timed interception there.
There's still
Well, that gets him back in it a little bit.
Turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
Maybe they'll go play action right here.
They line up in an eye.
Nope, they're going to drop back.
On 1st down. He's looking.
Great defense by Murphy.
The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he
I'm going to do another zone blitz. I think they may go play action here. They pretty much abandoned their run game altogether. They want to throw the entire time, which is fine by me.
High formation here.
Elamimi may get like his 4th sack on the day. Nope, they're going half. Fullback dive. That's a good stop, though. But a guy sitting right there on it.
Fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard.
I'm going to go cloud.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on the 16-yard line.
I'm going to do something like this. And I think I can back up Jasmine if needed.
Throws to the middle.
Or they can just go, almost get the first down, but that's a good stop by Hickman. And he didn't get the first, so they should punt it.
yards on 1st and 2nd down, you wouldn't have needed so
That is a really good answer
They line up to punt this one away.
to us turning the ball over on the last drive. Ooh, yeah, Grant Bat had a chance to block that. We're going to fair catch this one.
For a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 32.
Let's watch this defense and how aggressive
Let's go. I have it on my mind, so we're going to go P.A. Reed.
like a wild animal.
Out of gun trips. We're going man dime here. What I may do,
Coach, you're getting excited.
Hey, that's right, sweetheart.
we're going to do something like this.
Penny lines up in the shotgun.
I think I may hand this off to Scruggs. For some reason, Scruggs is in there and not Larson. I guess Larson is still gassed. I don't know.
Incredible.
I need to keep that in mind.
By this guy.
Yeah, Larson is still kind of out. Let's go safety attack.
It's 1st and 10.
We're going man here.
Field.
We may do something like this. It looks like we're going to go to Grant.
Comes out with 2 tight ends. Drops back to pass. Looking.
Let's see if he can get underneath it for 6 points.
Touchdown, Warriors.
Good job by number 11. Great throw. I didn't see much hesitation. Yeah, just a great throw. We'll take that any day of the week. That is, oh, that's on the 44 mark. That could be a good thumbnail. A thumbnail right there, maybe. No, that's what I need to do. I got to use that as my thumbnail. Let's go back. I did not do the celebration here. Grant done that. I'm going to do something like this. That's pretty cool right there. I know Grant gets a lot of my thumbnails, but when he makes plays, you know, the one who makes the plays are the ones who are going to get the thumbnails from me. Or the shot is just too good not to pass up, and that's a too good of a shot to pass up.
The extra point. And just over 2 minutes left here in the 3rd.
So that's a good way to overcome that turnover. Our defense got to stop, and we went right down the field and got a touchdown. So we'll get back on defense and try to do the same thing. Get a 3 and out.
To return.
And this is another terrible kick.
Decent kick. Looks to be returnable.
I'm just off on my kicking today. It happens.
Fields it at the 3. He's hit
Uh-oh. Got a little nervous there.
for this offense on their last drive. They were forced
I'm going to go back to that zone blitz as long as they keep sprinkling some play action with a hanging tight end.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
You better believe I'm going to keep blitzing. especially against a guy who can run it. But
Looks like someone got a head start on the line.
as long as they keep going play action, I'm going to do it. Now there's a false start.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
They'll go 1st and 15.
For an infraction, that will put them back
We can
in
call
the
that same play.
Coaches are going to have to talk to these young guys about committing unnecessary fouls.
Let's see if they go play action again right here. Nope, they're going drop back, but I think I may be able to get to him. Oh, good play.
He's going right.
Good play by the quarterback to get around me.
The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this cornerback? Great play.
I was hoping to get a sack there, but I couldn't.
The Broncos.
But that was a much better defensive play by the corner.
He drops back. Lofts this one out to the right.
Went a little hitch. That's not going to go anywhere.
They're stopped 2
At least not in that particular spot. 3rd and 17. I'm going to go clown, and I'm going to treat this like normal. I'm going to blitz him like normal with the defensive end.
Ball on 24. The Broncos. Come out.
Good luck if he can get 17 yards off a run.
Drops back to pass.
Or they're going to get a good throw right there. It was a good throw, but it's just too tight of a window. So good defense.
He thought he could
So we're going to force
yes.
another punt, and we're really going to be able to stretch the lead and end this thing right here.
If he's not careful.
You can tell their offense just isn't good enough. I mean, they're 0-3 on the season with C-plus talent. So everything what we've seen so far, nothing is really shocking. Hey, let's just fair catch that one. I think that impact guy's going to make a play. We are in the middle of the field. I want to go
Nice passing on the last drive. The offense
screen.
was able to take it down the field for
They're
six.
going man.
Play calling too helped make that an easy drive. The question is,
Let me do something like this.
again.
They line up in the shotgun. Petty back to pass.
Ooh, terrible play, Al. That was awful. I threw that way too early, too. That's just my fault. I threw it, I think, just a tad too early. It's a really good play by the defender. He threw it. It's just a dang if you do, dang if you don't. It's slightly overthrown.
That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
So it looks like we're going to give them amazing field position here.
Better decision.
We'll go quarters.
About 12 yards out.
So this isn't helping Petty's Heisman stock by throwing a couple interceptions, but that's something you can't help. You just got to try to make the best plays you can. I almost got a stop there.
Look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was.
But looks like they're going to get their touchdown, and deservedly so.
And a first down.
Unless we get a stop. You know, we've kept them out of the end zone all game.
Red zone.
We may get a third one right here.
Matters the most. They're in the red zone where last time they came away with only a field goal.
And he somehow didn't get in. I don't know when he dove and missed it. It would be hilarious if they couldn't get in on this drive.
Let's see if they can punch this one in. Carter.
He's got all day to throw. Almost intercepted. Well, let's try it one more time.
Kid, that was a nice job of
Can we get another stop?
and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
This has been the story of the game if you think about all these goal line stops. This will be a completely different game if they would be scoring touchdowns. And they're going to get their touchdown, finally. So they're going to go for 2.
Quit just yet. Nothing complicated about that.
They're going to go goal line. I called the wrong play.
Right, it doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end
We're
zone.
going to do something like this.
Execution.
They line up in the jumbo set.
I went with a field goal block. That could have worked, maybe. It just all depends on what play they're calling.
Carter fakes a handoff. He tosses it short.
That's a good stop. Kept them out. So we are up 16. We need to get another touchdown to feel better about ourselves. I need to quit throwing interceptions.
Looks like they're ready for the kick.
It feels like we're really taking care of business, but we're only up 2 scores.
Glover fields it at the 3.
Go Glover, and that may be 6 points.
Point. Down the sideline.
Oh, man. Just a great run by Glover. We need to take advantage of this while we're down here and try to score a touchdown.
Another touchdown.
I'm going to go. We need to pick a different play besides halfback angle. I was going to call that, but I forgot. They got that impact guy on Rackley. So we'll just go tight end delay instead.
They'll get the ball.
They're going man. Let's do something like this. They're going man nickel. Let me do something like this. Ooh, and he... It's like this is going to go cover 1.
Back to pass. With
Ooh, threw it off the back foot. Didn't really mean to do that. Get a first down there.
And that one's going to put him over 300 yards passing for the ball game.
We can try and tight end streaks again.
First and 10.
Going man this time. So we'll do something like this. We'll go to somebody on the left.
The Warriors come out in a two tight end
Cover
set.
one.
Drops back to pass.
Good throw. Middle of the field. We don't have a whole lot of room to do anything at this spot in terms of like a rollout. So let's go speed option.
It's second down
And they're blitzing both inside guys. I think what I'm going to do
Hawaii.
is do something like this. Both inside guys, you see both inside corners coming down, blitzing. I can use my little illustrator thing here. Let me just use that while it's on my mind. This guy's going to blitz, and this guy's going to blitz. And so what I decided to do was just run right up the A gap and get the yards we needed. Good little play. Good adjustment.
On the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there, and I'm going to tell you why.
Let's do another run. That's fine.
But this quarterback
Man nickel.
choice by
Hopefully they don't go cover 0 on this one.
Right, good heads up.
They may be doing it. We're going to go to the left. Let's see.
To the line, only one man in the backfield.
Nope, they're going to get caught. Nope. Good play by Scruggs. It helps to have a big guy who can run people over and fall forward. If that was Larson, that probably wouldn't have happened. So those are good adjustments. The run game got us the touchdown on that drive. So it's 34-12. We're going to get an extra point here. Good, we got the stretch to lead a bit. Got a little uncomfortable there when you're only up 2 scores. Another bad kick. I almost missed it.
It's the PAT. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac.
So we'll get back on defense. The quarter is about over with.
Key and Child back to return.
I think he's going to keep it in bounds at least. Maybe, maybe not. No, he's going to take it.
Key takes it from the 6.
And he got out of bounds. That's real smart. He stepped out. College kids, I tell you, sometimes they don't pay attention.
They'll start this drive at the 25.
This may not work at all. This fullback may block. Oh, he's going to do that instead. So I'm going to have to come back around and make the tackle.
The running back gets 2 on the carry.
We'll go quarters out of nickel.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Bronco line up with 3.
Let's do something like this.
He drops back. Looks. Throws.
Just a bad throw. That's a tough throw to make off the back foot, rolling out. Into the third quarter, we are up 23 points. Let's finish strong. They're going 3 and it's 3rd and 8. We'll go Cloud.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go.
It being 3rd and 8. What's a good idea here?
The Bronco.
Let's do something like this.
Carter back to throw. He's looking. Rolls right. Comes across the middle.
Did he get the first?
Takedown.
good job of
I think he got it. Yep, just barely.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on.
I'm going to go cover 2 high man, just see how they react to it. Going back to ace normal.
Boise State comes out with 2 tight ends. Carter drops back. Looking.
There he goes. Somebody, that's a good block right there.
He has some room.
Good little run, pick up a first down there. He must have felt enough pressure to
Tell you what,
feel the need to run.
they have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really
Back to ace normal they go. They've been going ace normal or 5 wide most of the game. They're going with a quarterback play. Oh, man. It's kind of hard to tell what's happening. You can't see what's on the screen.
because it's out of the ordinary of what they
I was in the vicinity to maybe get an interception.
They call the play. You have to execute it because you don't get many chances to do it again.
And I think
We'll try a blitz here. This may be tough.
I guess that's why he's not the real quarterback.
Carter.
Yep. I'm not going to be able to get a blitz on that one. Hey, good job, man. What in the world am I doing? That was a good hit right there. I completely bungled that one. Look at this. This is so bad. This is how you not tackle. Don't ever do this. Look at that. I don't know. At that point, I was just having brain farts. So it's 1st and 10. They're going right down the field. Half of it's my fault.
And this is the 7th play of the
Just kind of parting the Red Sea for him.
Carter to the air on 1st down. Wants to throw.
It's a good throw.
He catches another.
Get a first down.
And he's taken down.
I like the defense that was called.
Iona Key. That's a good name.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily.
I'll go back to another zone blitz. Have you noticed they don't do hardly any play action now? I think they got out of it. It's like, hey, this isn't working.
Red zone numbers. Red zone when performance matters the most. Carter on 1st down. Throws it out there.
I got to quit diving like that. But we got a tackle for loss by our best defensive player, or at least our best linebacker in LeFew. It is 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back to the other zone blitz.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive.
I can always do something like this. I'm always leery to doing it like that.
He's under some heat.
Oh, wow, good catch. I couldn't get to him in time, so that was a good play by the quarterback. He's had a pretty decent game, not going to lie.
Just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback
We'll go Cloud.
somebody else downfield.
The defense will try to stop this 3rd down.
I'm going to do something like this.
Successful the first time on this drive. Carter back to pass. He
I
steps
can't get to him.
He rolls out to the right.
Intercept that. Oh, he still caught that somehow. What in the world?
Boise State.
Just what a weird, goofy game. So it's 38-15. They are going 35-18, sorry.
Left his hand and
Just a weird play. Oh, he just missed it, like by a whisker. Maybe we can stop a 2-point conversion again.
Boise State lines up in a goal line set. Setting up the play action.
Sack. Somebody got to him.
And they won't get the two.
Great play by Ingram, our backup defensive end, who was our star defensive end last season. Now, they will do an onside kick, so I'm going to do this because I want all this space between my players. As long as he doesn't hit it right at me and I drop it, we're okay. We'll take it. That's fine. That's good. Hickman caught it.
That'll be enough to put this one away.
Yeah, but give
So
them
3-11.
hard today. They just didn't catch the lucky breaks they needed.
Let's go triangle.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field
We'll do something
position
like
here.
this. We got a matchup with Glover. I may go to him. They go cover 0.
4 wideouts.
Nope, they're going to go cover 1.
He's looking. Wants to
Good throw to Davis. This might be a
to the 20.
shoestring.
They knock him out at the
So that's a good play there. The corners fail. That helped.
Catch, too. Did you see how he put that one in?
well, there's no doubt
On the 9-yard line. What can we do from the 9? We can do something like this. We can go corners.
And since we're in
We're
the
going zone dime. Let's just play this safe and run the ball.
when performance matters the most. And the leader of the defense at corner
We'll
is
go
in the zone
left.
right now. On the ground with the tailback.
Get in there. Good little run by Scruggs. Good adjustment. They had like one guy in the box, so it's pretty obvious you just run up the middle somewhere. Had just good enough blocking. I had to go through the B gap on the opposite side. But that should have sealed the deal there. I'm hesitant to put in my 2nd string because I think they're going to keep their 1st strings out there. Boise is.
And he tacks on the extra point. So
I'm going to take my 1st string. Let's just go ahead. The game is over with. Let's just go ahead and go to mass subs. We'll go 2nd team, offense and defense. Kick an extra point.
everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Another terrible kick. It's just been awful for me today. That's going out of bounds. We may get lucky on this one.
And that's
Nope.
gonna be free field position there.
Just a bad day for me on the kickoffs.
They'll be set up with good field position after the kicker sent
Ooh, I can't do that. I got to stay in 4-3 the rest of the way.
ball deep, so he messed up big time.
They'll go to work at the 35. They come out in a 5-wide.
Let's do something like this.
They'll throw on 1st down.
He's going to run it. There he goes. Somebody make a stop.
He's going to take off. Robinson,
He didn't even feel any pressure, and he's like, no, I'm just going to run it.
nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to
Who knows what they're going to call here.
give the quarterback a lot of
They got a wide receiver, a halfback.
and really gave his team a boost.
Carter with the
They can keep doing that all they want.
For a big play in that stat column for him. Excellent tackle.
I'll just stay in 2 high man the rest of the way.
2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 50. Watch out for the man at wideout.
Ooh, almost got a
Right now.
ooh,
Someone got
almost got a sack there, but he got the ball off in
defensive play
time.
by the cornerback.
3rd, I'll just I probably could have went with the zone here. That's okay. It doesn't matter at this point. The game is over.
The Broncos.
I think I may do something like this. I think I may do a spy myself.
Carter.
Do something like that. Just wait on him to see if he runs it. He's not going to. That's great defense.
And the corner got in there and broke that one up.
And they are still going to go for it. Let's just do 2 high man again. I'll probably call the exact same thing.
See if the defense is ready for him here. He drops back. Picks up in the pocket. Looks. Down the middle.
Good stop.
Tackle. And they're going to have to give the ball back.
So we will,
On 4th and long.
2 minutes and 25 seconds.
You gotta go for it and give yourselves a chance.
Let's just run the ball. I'm going to run clock the rest of the way. There's no real reason for me to rush anything here.
The Warriors line
So
up.
Larson is our backup, I guess. I'm going to put Cox in. Let's do that.
On the ground.
Ooh.
Tailback. Brought down. A
Get about
7-yard
5-6 yards there. We'll do dive again.
2nd and 3.
Man nickel.
Ball on the 50.
They're doing that. I don't know who's on who.
Hawaii.
They're doing that. Let's do something like this. That doesn't really help things. Kind of, sort of. I don't know. We're about to find out. We got the impact guy out of the way at least.
Fuller will hand it off.
Let's get a first down with Cox.
And he carried that one for a few yards.
You know, when you have a guy that can grab
I got Larson on the back end for a lot of that stuff. Let's try.
pressure off the passing game.
Let's do a counter play. The counter from this formation doesn't work all that great. From what I remember. And they're doing that.
This defense is looking to their impact corner to make a play.
Looks like they are going to go blitz. Both safeties are coming up. Yeah, just good defense. There's no crease anywhere.
And there, just trying
2nd and 9.
clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other
I'm going to go back to corners. We're going to throw the ball here.
2nd and 9.
Zone dime.
Ball on the 43.
I almost feel like the need to run it, so I think that's what we'll do.
Fuller with 4 wide.
I'll just run it. I would bring a wide receiver over to help block, but that'll just bring that linebacker over. I don't really want to do that.
Again with the run.
That's a good defense there, so it's 3rd and 6.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
3rd and 6. Let's just run the ball again. I have no need to really throw it. Let's just go weak off tackle.
3rd and 6.
They're going man. They're blitzing both inside guys, so this isn't going to work either. I do have something like this up my sleeve, maybe. I don't know if they're going man or zone. They are going
Shotgun.
man. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. That's what happens. Couldn't get the ball off in time. I was fooling around too much. So it's what, 3rd and 11 on the 45. They will probably
And then someone makes a mental mistake.
call a timeout after this play. So I'm going to force that timeout, and we'll just run the ball.
45.
And, of course, they're doing that.
Here's a counter play.
Yeah.
And he's going to lose yards.
That's like impossible to make this play work when they're going to spread out their defensive ends. Let's just go ahead and punt it. I'm okay with that. So we're going to elongate the drive here, or the game, just a little bit longer.
They send out the punting unit.
Let's see if we can get close to the end zone on this one. That's a pretty good punt right there. Oh, he didn't fair catch it for whatever reason.
Offense heads out on
That's a good punt, though.
their last series. They opted to try and convert a 4th down, and they came up short.
So we'll try to finish this thing up.
Yard line.
Make sure you stay to the end of the video. We'll see if... I went the wrong way, and I got destroyed.
Throw outside.
Wow.
And he's got him on the
And it's going to be 6 points.
down the
Just
sideline.
broke 2 tackles.
40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Goodbye. Touchdown.
And that's just a goofy play is all that is. Nothing, it happens.
Yeah, some quarterbacks are just
So we're going to go goal line again.
truly.
We'll go man lock.
You take my friend Kirk here, for example. He wasn't known for his speed, but boy, he could do a good play fake.
Are you calling me slow? This is coming from a guy who's
Looks like they're doing something weird here. Doing a little
Isn't that
shifting.
right, Scooter?
Yeah, left out sunshine. It's sunshine, Scooter, sweetheart.
And I pushed him in the end zone. Good job, Al.
So we're down to just a
So it looks like we're going to end up winning by 16 unless something goofy happens on this
42,
last play.
26. With the outside kick.
It just get down. And that's the game. We're going to take a knee. They may call a timeout off this kneel right here. I don't think they will.
Hawaii is about ready to
No, and yep, they call the timeout. Just whatever. Whatever. We'll go QB kneel one more time.
2nd and 12 coming up here. All right around midfield. The defense lines up with 6 DB.
And that's the ball game. So let's check out some stats real quick before we see if we can get a commitment or two.
There's the final gun. And folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA football.
Petty had a good game. He had one bad throw. He had another interception. I think that was more my fault.
Boise State 26.
Let's go to stats and scores. 347 yards of offense. Of course, we put in our second string in the fourth quarter, and they had a 92 yards of that. So a solid 25% of their yards came off one play alone. So that doesn't bug me too much. But our passing game, it done its part. We ran the ball pretty well again, so it helps them be able to run the ball just a little bit. Helps the passing game. They've done a whole lot better on the third downs in the second half. We had the 2 turnovers. That kind of probably the reason why we kept it, just to a 2-score game. I want to look at individual stats. 19 to 27, 342 yards, 4 touchdowns, but the 2 picks from Petty. Rushing, Scruggs had a really good game with 2 touchdowns. He had a good average. Larson. And I was able to run just a tad with Petty, but we really didn't have to. It was receiving. Only 4 guys got to catch the ball. Again, it just didn't work out for me to force it to any particular player. But Glover with 6 catches. Larson had 5. Davis with 4. And Grant with 4. But Grant had 2 touchdowns and 119 yards. And Glover, again, his best game of his career so far. We can check out the defense. Let's see if anybody done anything. Look at this. Solomon Elamimian. That's a mouthful. 10 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. And Oliver had a interception. Just a great game about our defense in general. The score doesn't kind of look like it was, but we kept them out of the end zone quite a bit and made plays when we needed to. So let's get out of here and see if we can get some commitments. So as you can see, we've moved on to the next week, and we did not get any commitments from those 2 guys. We just didn't know enough about them. You take a chance in that situation. But for like Adam Hawkins, apparently he didn't like that pitch, but I couldn't have waited forever. I couldn't wait another 5 more weeks to finally figure out what his pitch he liked. We may have never would have found out what it was. So I thought that was a good decision. Just go ahead and having him visit and get that out of the way. But again, we still don't know what he's really into. So we just got to wait at this point. Hopefully he'll commit over time. Josh Wilson, he is going to visit in the next home game. We'll have him come for the New Mexico State game. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then strong safety, John Cooper. Again, apparently he didn't like the playing time. Now we know he's not in the academics, but at this point it doesn't matter because he's already visited. So now we just got to hope he will commit before too long, and I think he will. We got enough points on him. Okay, so let's check out some scores from the previous week. We can go here and top 25 in week 5. Of course, we beat Boise State, Florida over Kentucky, Arizona State over Iowa State, Virginia Tech over Washington State. That's good to see. Texas Tech over Louisville, Virginia over Duke. Oklahoma barely got past Ole Miss. LSU over Wisconsin. Iowa over Penn State. 42-14. Ohio State with a win over Indiana. NC State took care of business against North Carolina. Texas destroyed Cornell. Texas A&M over Troy. Michigan over Illinois. And Florida State beat Miami 35-27. So there were no upsets in the top 25. We can check out the top 25 or the conference scores. Nevada got beat by San Jose State. Fresno State beat Kansas. And New Mexico State over Louisiana Tech. And Idaho over Utah State. So that is it. Come on back. We will take on Louisiana Tech. They run a spread offense, a 3-4 defense. They're 1-3. This honestly should be really no different than what we just went through with Boise State. They throw the ball over the field, but they don't do much of anything else. So come on back. We'll take on the Bulldogs, and I'll talk to you later.